Hey, but Guardians, welcome back. Okay, I have Spotify on paused, so I'm not sure how that's impacting my audio here. But it's just going to be does farm that I do every week for the most part. I don't know exactly what the next shop drop is going to be, other than the D&D crossover. I doubt any of that's going to be available for Bright Test anytime at all. Yeah. I was kind of hoping to see how reconstruction works with the sniper rifle, but guess I could have just used my Izanagi's because I'm not a fan of this rifle at all. It handles like a brick, especially up close. You know, sniper rifles are not close range weapons. I've never been able to understand how people can do, shotgun style snipers. I mean, you look at the flinch on that thing; it's disgusting. This is the grossest, nastiest sniper rifle I've ever played with, and I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it. No. As much as reconstruction is such a trick, little thing to have, it's just not worth it. I'd rather scrounge for a special ammo. I really would. Some control, and it was fun. It was actually kind of fun. We did lose by about 10 points, but I mean, I was fine with it. I was fine with that loss. It seemed pretty legit. We were not playing very well coordinated until towards the end. We were getting pretty close. Okay, what the fuck ever. We were getting pretty darn close to, I don't understand people. And then they just kind of spread the gap so damn wide on us. You can take all the implications out of that if you want. Okay. I am not a good sniper rifle player. Even with the Izanagi's, I just been failing it constantly. No, I was not playing with a sniper rifle in Crucible. I am not a masochist. But yeah, the other matches that I played to round out the bounties, while I was making good progress on the bounties, it was like, I don't know. I was facing some, what I would say, new light players. No, I did not record it. I probably should have, just so I could go back and take a look and be confirmed on this. And I checked their stats, and they weren't pushing any power levels over tier 3 on most of their abilities. Which, I mean, I think, honestly, putting your abilities in your armor is kind of bullshit. That should be a character thing, not an armor thing. Armor should just be, like, bonus perks and stuff like that. But then again, it's Destiny, Bungie's design choices. It's all about, getting you to grind, blah 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 blah, yada yada. But like I said, I was in a slap fest. You know what slap fest is, and I was working. I was working a Titan over, and I must have punched that motherfucker at least a good 2-3 times, and he just basically hauled back and went smack. And no exotic armors, no one-eyed mask, no. Nothing special in his, melee perk pool or whatever. There was nothing there that said, get an instant overshield. This dude was running around with a freaking overshield, and I checked the team, and there was no hunter, providing those overshields. This was a team of warlocks and titans, and I don't know what warlocks have. I do know what titans have, and no, I didn't see anything in the kit that said overshield. And yeah, I did give up about 3 points or so because I was busy in the menus, because I was getting really twisted. I was trying to figure out how in the fuck was this guy able to resist blunt force fucking trauma to the face, even with a charged melee. And it was just like, I mean, I know I'm used to just doing patrol kills and stuff, and that's kind of like, that's my vibe for the most part. And I know I don't really have a major, stop shaking. I know I don't really have a major, liking for PvP. I was trying to focus on the lead up on that fire. Oh, okay, so we're doing... Oh, well, no. I don't think so, baby. There isn't anybody else here, so fuck off. Anyway, long story short, I really am not looking forward to the next couple weeks of PvP, because with the new season, the new expansion, everybody's going to be sweating it out there, and I just don't want to deal with it. I don't like crossplay to begin with because I can't trust the connection as it was anyway. And Bungie's always been a bit of a not our fault, your fault. Our internet's perfect. Well, yeah, up in Seattle, I'm sure it fucking is, but you know, we're here in California and we've got more people playing than you do. So what the fuck? No, I did. Yes, I did test my internet. I did make sure that I had the proper upload and download speeds. I was uploading close to 20 megs and downloading about 35. That's pretty damn fucking good for any PvP. I mean, that's well above the threshold for Call of Duty, as recommended by so many different Steam users. And still, you know, it's just, I don't know. I could tell when, I can feel, I don't know, I don't want to sound weird or anything, but I can feel it when it's a dirty game, you know? I can feel it when it's a dirty game. If we're losing and I'm just failing all over the place because of bad choices or improper loadouts or whatever, you know, I'm not making the right matchups. I know that. I know when I'm doing wrong. I can feel that, but it just feels different when it's like, you know, your point blank fucking hand cannon malfeasance in the fucking face, 5 shots, and they kill you, and then like, you know, oh, I don't know, by the time you res again, because they ain't momentum, we're in regular Crucible this time, control. So I shoot this guy 5 times in the head, you know, I get 3 in the back, 2 in the front, because he finally turns around and notices me. And, you know, 5 shots stack is supposed to do a poison burst, and that's a lethal. I mean, for one thing, 3 shots in the back of the head should be enough to kill any Guardian. I mean, with anything. Even like a fucking, you know, uncommon or, you know, rare gun can fucking do this shit. And this dude turned around, you know, 3 shots in, and then I shot 2 more times in the face, and he's like, pop in my head, you know, with a fucking uncommon gun. And I'm like, really? So I'm like, is there a handicap for lower power level people, you know? Because this guy was sporting like 1700. He wasn't even... And there's not supposed to be power levels enabled in basic Crucible. That shit doesn't happen even in Gambit. I mean, not Gambit. Even in Iron Banner, they've disabled power levels. So it's like, you know, you could literally run in there with just, you know, a bunch of trash and, you know, but still, it's like, yeah, you know, my exotic 5 times to his head, and he turns around on the 3rd shot and just fucking smacks me with a fucking uncommon hand cannon. Like, really, dude? So yeah, I'm gonna do my hardest to just stay the fuck out of PvP for the next month or so, because, like I said, with the new expansion, the new seasons, everybody's gonna be thirsty for the wins. And I like to win. I mean, I don't play to lose, but I'm not gonna fucking twist the rules and reality to do it. It's not worth it to me. Let's see if I can take this into the lost sector. Never actually tried. Oh, that's a storage cannon cap. Probably why I am supposed to have a storage cannon. Nope, doesn't go. Dang it. Oh well. So yeah, that's a rant. My opinion. I have fun doing what I do, and this is why, because anytime I ever try to push that envelope, and what is it Bungie used to say back in D1, we want you to try new experiences. We don't want you to just play one character class and do just one activity day in and day out. We don't want you to grind. Yeah, well, as usual, what's in their freaking mouths is never in their hands. Or in their wallets. But, yeah. We'll see. We'll see how well those checks cash in the next week or so. Until next time, thanks for stopping by and hearing me out. Be nice and play well.